Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Blackhawks take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. And he slides it quickly to Kurashev. Makes the glove stop. Taken by Jones. Slides it over with pace to Reichel. Here's a chance. Turns it away.
And he came out and challenged him. Good save.
Across the line, down the left wall. The Blackhawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, that's a rattler. Did you hear those boards rattle?
As the coach told us before the game, they want to set a physical tone. There's a good hit early.
Chicago's got the puck along the wall. And that's just out of reach. Anderson's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Picked up along the wall by Jones. Oh, how do you miss?
Well, easy, but he's got to get rid of it quickly. He's trying to be perfect. He just misses the net wide.
Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Oh, thunderclap, and knocks him off the puck. Here's a pass in front, and that's stopped. Through pass ahead. Moves inside. Point blank stop by Mrazek. And sends it off course. The Blackhawks have it now. Oh, he rocked them. Radish has got it along the wing. The Sabres have it now. Pinned up along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Tries to get the puck over to Olofsson. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. Moves it quickly over to Murphy. Getting a little physical there with that collision. The Sabres pick up steam and are on the attack. We got a whistle offside to call. Past the midway mark of the frame, we've still got zeros on the board. Dickinson's won possession. Into the offensive end now. Here's a shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. They go on the attack through center. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Dahlin's known for making those long breakout passes to spring his teammates. That's his send-it zone ability, and it can really get things going. Jones defends well, but he can transition to offense when the opportunity presents itself. I'm excited to see these players compete and give their team the edge. Now back to you.
Just here in the late stages of this frame. We're still scoreless. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Dahlin. Skates to the crease. Decides to think about it. Can't make the connection on the pass. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. And the officials waving off icing here. Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. A chance from the slot. Glove saved by the goalie. Mrazek's gonna smother it to get a whistle.
Can get dangerous if nobody's in control of the puck.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. First period nearly in the books here. Thunderous collision along the boards.
Though he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting for him and laid the shoulder right into him.
That might loosen a few of the chompers on that play. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around.
Your part in take public transit to and from the game.
And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. Ray, while we have a moment, give me a sense of what you made of that first period.
Chicago's coaches keep patting them on the back when they come back to the bench, telling them what a good job they're doing. They know they've had the puck a lot. They're waiting for the breakthrough.
Quick feed to Kurashev. Takes the feed. Look at that hit. Maybe trying to wear down the opponents here. Takes the pass. The Blackhawks pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Look at that hit. Let's get physical. The Blackhawks take possession in the defensive end. The Sabres get a hold of it. Quick pass to Cousins. The Sabres playing along the wing. And now he angles it across to Yoki-Haru. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. Gets the puck in deep. Buffalo's gain possession along the boards. From the left side, they gain the zone. Can't get a hold of that pass. Here's the pass. And that doesn't connect. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Moves it to Johnson. The Blackhawks have it from the corner. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. There's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. From the open ice, they gain the line. Middle stats exploring options with the puck. Here's a short pass to Cousins. Takes a shot. Now over to Dickinson. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes it into the slot. He scores!
Man, you haven't had a chance to use that tonight. Finally, somebody scores a goal and we have a lead.
Hopefully I didn't boot that one.
You get down into that low slot, you don't have much time to deliver it. That puck's on and off the stick in a hurry and into the net.
Buffalo's finally gone in front. What's the approach now, Ray?
Shouldn't change. I mean, the game's not going to spread out anyway, even though it's a one-goal game instead of tied. It's not going to all of a sudden be a shootout, I wouldn't think.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. They've got numbers here. Olofsson's got it against the boards. The Sabres have it against the wall. He scores!
Well, I like the way they stayed aggressive here, James. After scoring once, they didn't just settle the game down. They went after it again. Snaps his shot up over the goaltender's glove. He's got his glove a little bit low, and he's not able to get... up and cover the top of the net.
The Sabres get back to center with a 2-0 lead here now.
This is where the game really should be, James. They've been the better team. They've had the puck the most, and now they got a 2-zip lead.
Kurashev's won it. Puts it on net. Just wide. Shot. And that goes off a player. And he regains control of the puck. The Sabres work it through center. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, they probably want a redo on that. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Kurashev. He grabs the puck here at the point. Tries to the crease. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways.
Anderson's had to be on his game. That's a great chance.
40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray, I'm James, and we are ready to kickstart this third period. Final frame is underway here. Ray Ferraro is between the benches at ice level. Ray, we've got 40 minutes played so far. How have you viewed things?
Wow, the Blackhawks are losing, and really the biggest indication is they haven't had the puck very much at all. A big...
And it's a one-goal game as he buries it!
You want to make this thing believable for yourself, you've got to get away from that 2-goal deficit. They've done it here, and now they'll look for the tying goal.
Chicago's third period deficit suddenly doesn't seem so insurmountable now.
You can almost see the difference in the bench and the body language. They know they've got a chance.
There's a jolt of energy they need.
That became the end of the road there. The power forward really used his weight and laid out a good hit.
Slides the pass over to Jones. Here we go, 2-on-1. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Into the offensive zone. To the front. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Now a quick pass to Athanasiou. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Buffalo's got the puck. Athanasiou's going to play it from the back of the cage. Makes a save. Takes the puck at the point. Quick shot. Oh, saver. Was that the blade? No, regardless, tremendous.
Those bang-bang plays are just that. So quick. Puck on the stick, puck off the stick. The goalie's got to be in the right position or they're not going to make that quick save.
Great pass off the boards. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. And that's intercepted by Murphy. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now.
This is when you see guys starting to shake their head or squeeze the stick a little bit tighter when they go back to the bench. Plenty of chances at both ends of the ice. Nobody seems to be able to find a way to finish them off.
Here in the back half of this period, the Sabres are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Chicago's won the faceoff.
After the icing, now you've got the puck again. You can wear them down quickly.
The Sabres looking against the half wall. The Blackhawks look to start the transition game. Takes the feed. Pass back to the point. Oh, what a hit!
You can almost see that coming. The defensive player had the lane, and he just runs him over.
Takes the pass from his goaltender. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Mrazek's going to pounce on it, and he'll take the whistle.
He's usually a pretty conservative goaltender anyway, and so the opportunity to kill the play, he's going to take it.
Standing by, Carlin Bain with her own thoughts on the head-to-head matchup tonight.
Jones has been in the middle of it offensively, and I've really liked his game. I think he's been the better player in this matchup, guys.
There's another for the hit parade. They're going to go.
James, you lay a hit like that on a star, there's going to be somebody that's going to come after you, and that's exactly what's happened here.
And hanging on for dear life, and this one comes to an end.
That doesn't feel very good either. When you get dropped onto the ice like that, it's going to hurt a little bit. Probably less than getting punched in the face, though. The Blackhawks should be grabbing some energy from that fight. The building is electric.
Play set to resume here, final. After a spirited scrap just moments ago. Chicago's got possession here in their own end. Puck moved over to Tenorti. And now he moves it to Johnson. The Blackhawks cross the blue line and are on the attack. Passes ahead from the right side. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Flips it up the net. Oh, I think that went off his mask and somehow stays out of the net.
Well, whatever you got to do, I guess. Man, those guys are lucky the masks are as good as they are now.
Loose puck battle along the boards. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Taken by Krebs. No room for that one to get through. Johnson's crossed the line and gained the zone. Chicago's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out on the ice. Goalie on the bench and the extra attackers out for a much-needed goal.
You practice this, you're ready for it, and it starts with the face-off.
The Blackhawks win it. Oh, a true warrior to block that. The Sabres gain control of it. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. That's all she wrote from this one. The Blackhawks statistically may have been the better team, but where it mattered most, they weren't.
Now, they did a good job tonight. I thought they played pretty well, but just not enough to overcome the depth.
Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Blackhawks start with possession as we are now underway. From the right side and up the middle. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. And he's got that one. The Sabres will play it in their own end. Along the half wall with the puck. Thompson's got it to the side. Point-to-point pass. A quick one here, and look at this, the first goal of the game.
Man, I don't even think anyone's really settled into the game yet. And already we have the game's first goal. You're not aiming your deflection, you're just trying to change the direction of it. This beats the goalie because he can't catch up to the puck changing direction.
Chicago's won the draw in the neutral zone. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 the score. Buffalo's won the draw.
It's almost like he dug in a little deeper there after the icing to win that draw.
Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Puck picked up by Quinn. Gaining momentum up along the side. Moves inside! Great little poke check by the goaltender there. Moves it quickly over to Kurashev. Couldn't make the connection on the play.
Quinn's dangerous in the offensive zone. He's got it now, and he's already got the go-ahead goal.
Oh, and he pokes it away. A risky play, but it pays off. Great save from in tight.
The goalie reads his play really well. He gets out aggressively to make the save. That's a lone slot shot. Happens quick, but he's in the right spot to make that save.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Buffalo's ahead 1-0. The Sabres take possession off the faceoff. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Anderson's going to elect for the face-off and maybe just a chance to play with the puck a little.
Well, you get to feel it for sure, but he hasn't had much to do at all. His team's been in control as they lead this game.
Past the midway mark in this period. Buffalo's up 1-0. The Blackhawks will go to work here in the offensive zone. There's a firm collision. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
Now that thing sounded like a car crash when those two guys came together. He took the bad end of that hit. Now he needs some help at the bench.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tenorti. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
He took a pretty solid jolt there, James. We're going to have to check in on him in a second.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Grabbed along the board by Dickinson. Comes up with a stop. Up along the wing. The Blackhawks have it now. Chicago's on the attack. Keeps hold of the puck. Thunderous collision in the corner.
Johnson's just so strong on the puck. Even though he stumbled, he was able to keep that play alive, make the pass, and they get a chance on goal.
The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Oh, another great save right there. Getting into the later stages of this period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. The Blackhawks gain the zone. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Krebs. Sends it in deep. The Blackhawks have it from their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Slides the puck over to Anderson. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Thompson's won the face-off. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. There's a collision with some authority. Taken along the wall by Quinn. Sends it over.
That's close, James. The goaltender ends up beating the shooter to the post. That looks like it's a goal, but it's shut down.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Buffalo's won the draw, and they'll go to work. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Here's a shot. Glove save. Save made by the goalie. Turn that one aside. Oh, and that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. Scores! Oh, what a finish on his part.
Great hands, and you know that the player is confident when they can pull this move off in so tight. What a great play. And he finishes it by beating the goaltender. Such a great puck handler. He's able to stick handle through the tightest of spaces, pulls the defender out of position, and then scores, beats the goalie clean.
The Sabres have now gone ahead by a pair here in this second.
Stretching out the lead here in the middle frame gives you a little bit more flexibility on the bench. The coach can use his whole lineup.
Kurashev's won the draw. And he takes the feed. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Solid body contact. Quick feed to Reichel. Pushes it across to Athanasiou. Quick feed to Quinn. Can't catch up to the pass. Quick pass to Thompson. Waffle boarded by Mrazek.
It's almost like a slithery move into the traffic and around players. That's such a good skill. You got to have patience to blind your way through.
Drives to the paint. Big save by the goaltender washing that one.
I I like how he was able to follow the puck. Good save in close.
Settles things down and gets control of it once again. Scooped up along the wall by Yokiharu. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Nice dish from the left wing. Mrazek's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Past the midway mark of the frame. James and Ray with you tonight. 2-0 is where we sit. The Blackhawks win it in the defensive zone. Tenorti's lugging the puck. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Olofsson. Moves it to the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Pad save. He's on it tonight. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Chicago's got it, and they're on the attack. Here he is on the redirect. Sends one up to Krebs. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. Tenorti's going to play it against the half wall. Good hit on the play. Lays the body.
He just got rattled by that big hit. Slowly, he's kind of meandering to the bench. They got to get the door open for him and help him get into the bench to get looked at.
Picked up along the wall by Liabushkin. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Takes a shot. Anderson's going to slow things down and up for the whistle.
Oh, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized. Murphy's been in some discomfort since he took this hit. A clean hit right through the body.
Late goings of this period. The Sabres lead this one 2-0. Chicago's got it in the offensive zone. And a solid stop on the play there. Big stop by the keeper.
That happened so quickly, there's no help from the defense because the puck's there, and it's back at the goaltender again. He turns them both away.
And he makes the easy save. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Scrum along the boards. And couldn't find the intended receiver on that one. Big save right at the end. All right, that brings the period to an end. Ray and Carlin both off to get some poutine from the concessions. I'm going to grab some popcorn, and we're coming back with period number 3 in moments. All right, here we go. A big third period set to go. Ray Ferraro, James Cybulski bringing you all the action. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Ray Ferraro is at ice level and gives us his analysis of the first 2 periods of play.
The Blackhawks are still in this game, and really, it's kind of a miracle, James. I mean, they don't have many shots on goal, not many chances. That's going to have to change in the third period.
Cuts to the paint. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Poked away at center by Quinn. Grabbed along the board by Jones. The Sabres have the puck now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall.
Samuelson's not going to escape the boos tonight. They're all over him after he caused the injury earlier on in that controversial play.
The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Manages to hang on. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Can't find his man. The Sabres have it against the wall. And that's offside, stopping the play. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Sabres are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Chicago's got a hold of the puck off the draw. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's an odd man rush. And not much on that one. That won't go as that goes off the side of the net. He scores! Well, when it rains, it pours.
Man, they are just coming out in buckets right now as they get 3 straight. Really a dominating performance. Guys guys are always working on getting rid of the puck quicker and quicker and quicker. I mean, it can't come off the stick any quicker than this, and the goalie just can't keep up from this close range.
Buffalo's goal-scoring abilities have been on full display so far this evening and here in the third.
Really impressive display. They've moved the puck well, skated, really forechecked. Well, there's really nothing they haven't done tonight.
Locked them in the open ice. Puts them into the wall.
James, there's the difference between getting by or getting crunched. He's a half a second from a great move. Instead, he got flattened.
Moves it to Johnson. Oh, blocker save and an absolute beauty.
Anderson's had a really easy night here, James. I don't know how it could be much easier than this.
Sends it in on the attack. He scores. Make that 4 straight.
They seem stunned, like they cannot stem the tide. The 4 straight goals have been just a dominating stretch of play. Oh, man, this changes so quickly. They give up this grade A chance around their own net. Then the counterattack's on. 185 feet down the ice. It's in the back of that net.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Buffalo's now up by 4. Chicago's got the puck against the boards. Oh, he got hit by a freight train there. What a collision.
Part of the package here is this is a power forward. He's got to get through the body. He did a really good job there closing the light.
Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come on the attack. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Tried to get 2Q with it and loses possession. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. And that's picked off by Quinn. They fight for it along the boards. Chicago's got the puck at the defensive end. Sends a pass over. And now it's grabbed by Kurashev.
Oh, man, James, that was big.
Here's a short pass to Athanasiou. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there.
No rebound there. You want the puck? Go get it in the corner. The goalie's turned it aside.
Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Thompson. The Sabres have it now. Receives the pass. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. And that shot dies in traffic. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to an end. They say behind every good coach is a good goaltender. Coach's got to be feeling good about that performance.
Yeah, you'll never see any coach in the Hall of Fame with a brutal goalie. It just would never happen.
Great night of action on the ice, and I can't wait to do it again. I know you can't wait either, so we'll see you next time, and real soon at that.